My associations, I was associated with greater people of greater dreams, people who were more educated.
So, did you have any goals or dreams when you were growing up that you were never able to achieve? I have never seen anybody who doesn't wish or talk about a great future. But what actually makes these dreams a reality? Behind every career is a story, a life lived, dreams once dreamt, and results of choices made. Today, we explore the journey of a man who stands as a guide over decades of experience and life. Today's story is the one that I believe every young person should hear. And today we are going to be spending the day with a man who has spent the last few years of his life as a security guard. If you stay tuned to the end of this video and you hear his story, I promise it's going to transform your life and help you make decisions about your life. And I promise you're going to come back for more. So let's get right into the video. Hey, sir, can you tell us how old you are today?
I am 52 years old.
Tell us what growing up was like, what your childhood was like and growing up.
The greatest pain I had as a child was the loss of my father. I never knew him, and he was the only survived child of the parents. So I grew without a father and without any of my father's relatives. So my mother suffered so much to raise us up. We had the security, social security. She traveled a lot to sell her goods. So my childhood experience was not really comfortable. It was not anything to write home about.
What was your goals and dreams, and what aspirations did you have while you were growing?
Okay, my goals and dreams, when I was growing up, because one, I became a Christian so early. That made a difference in my life. And being a Christian made me to have a clear picture of life. My goals and dreams were to become a great person. So since we came from a background of poverty because of the death of my father, I dreamt of being great, being rich materially, and then write the whole history and become an outstanding person in society.
Did you go to school, sir?
I did, by the grace of God.
What level did you stop?
Okay, I stopped at the level of postgraduate diploma in education from Abia State University.
Okay, when you finished schooling, what did you start doing? That means in your youth.
I don't know the level of education you're talking about. In secondary school, is this first degree or what?
Your first degree, sir.
Okay, even before first degree, during the time of first degree, I was a pastor. I'm still a pastor. So I was a pastor in the Assemblies of God for years, and later, because of so many things that happened in the church, not caused by me, political problems, I have to resign to save my life and future. So, and I started a church. I still pastor, and I was engaged in working with private schools. So I have been teaching. I taught in many schools, OND students, HND students, undergraduate, secondary schools.
So did you have any goals or dreams when you were growing up that you were never able to achieve?
Only few achieve all their goals and dreams. Yes, since there's still life, and then since I still have life, there's still hope. So I won't say that I've not been able to achieve them, but in any way, I will say that I've not achieved them, but not that I will not achieve them in life, as long as I live. So I still have those goals and whatever. Okay,
what advice do you have for young people who are trying to navigate life or who are trying to discover their purpose in life?
First of all, they must have a relationship with their Creator. That's number one. God is the bedrock of life. They must also be leaders. Young people must be leaders. They must read for them to know. And then they must also take risk and take action towards their goals. And they must also dream big to become somebody.
If you could go back to your 20s and you want to change something, if you give you an opportunity to go back to your 20s, what will you change about your life?
Anyway, maybe I would have my associations. I was associated with greater people of greater dreams, people who were more educated. I would have also prayed more. Prayer is very, very powerful. I would also read more.
What do you wish young people understood about times and seasons?
Okay, time is captured. Time is not on anybody's side in life. They should not play with time. You see, life is like a battle. They should be fighting every day, working, not wasting their time at all. Because what they achieve now, some people, is what they are going to reap in the future, even in their old age, even in eternity, after life on earth. So people should not play with achievements, should not play with working, should not play with their time now.
Do you believe it's ever too late to dream again or to be what you wanted to always become in life?
No. As long as I'm concerned, it's not too late, by God's grace. Because anyone I cannot accomplish fully, I have children, I can hand over them to the children, they continue from where I stop.
You're talking about your children. How many kids do you have?
Okay, I have 5. 3 boys, 2 girls.
Wow. Are they also schooling here?
They are, okay, I think the last one is in the University of Lagos. He's still studying.
What keeps you going in this job? What is always inspiring you to continue this job?
In fact, number one thing, as long as I'm concerned, is my relationship with God and my vision for future. Because one of the things that made God lead me to this place, as I said, I hate poverty with my background. As a pastor, I know that you can't function effectively as a pastor without money. And then God's work needs money. So I need money to support the work of the Lord. And that's one of the reasons why I came over to this place, or God led me to this place.
At this point, was it your choice of doing this job, or maybe some circumstances led you to this point?
You know that when one works with God, God leads that person step by step. As a human being, you may not see the whole details of your journey on earth or with God. So I didn't really know. After I finished from University, my PhD, I never dreamt of working here. I never even had planned, but I had a desire to acquire education. I love academics. But God, who knows everything, and uses some circumstances to direct somebody. He used a circumstance, a situation that forced me, that made me realize that I should be here. So I didn't really plan to be here, but God used a situation that brought me to work here.
That means you have other plans apart from this.
Yes, I just had the mind of working for God as a pastor. Maybe writing books, working for God, evangelizing, preaching the gospel, winning souls. But I never had the mind of working in this place.
Thank you so much, sir. It was very nice to have you. Really appreciate, sir. I hope this interview today has inspired you that every decision you make in life can shape you, especially when you're young. Every life is a lesson. It can be filled with regrets and it can live in fulfillment. Go to the comment section, tell me what you think about this video and share it to someone, because you never know who this video can help. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.